Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into a whole stack of sources about, well, the world of trucking and how fast it's changing.
Yeah.
This isn't just news headlines. We're really digging into what impacts you, the driver, every single day out there. We want to pull out the stuff that actually matters, those insights you can maybe use right away.
That's exactly it. The big theme today, it's all about navigating these huge, rapid changes happening across the industry.
Right.
And we're kind of leaning on what we call Hervey's report better news sauce.
Okay. What's that mean?
It means, cutting through the noise, giving you the straight story, and always looking at things from your angle, the person behind the wheel.
Makes sense.
Yeah, our goal is really to give you the knowledge, not just to kind of get by, but to actually thrive, maybe even feel more in control with all this evolution happening.
So what are we covering?
Oh, a bit of everything.
Ah.
New tech, big company moves, policy stuff that actually affects your paperwork, and really important how you can empower yourself through all this.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Let's start with the truck itself,
Yep.
and maybe some pretty extreme conditions.
Yeah.
Think about this Volvo test. Trying to start your rig when it's freezing. Well, Volvo took their new V&L sleeper way, way up north. Fairbanks, Alaska.
Wow.
Minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Real-world cold soak. And get this, they drove it 3,000 miles from Colorado first.
3,000 miles, then parked it in a freezer.
Pretty much. Nature's freezer.
Yeah.
Left it overnight. The big question, does it start? Because, every driver knows if the truck doesn't start.
You're not rolling.
Exactly. No roll, no pay. So this is Volvo saying, look, we believe in this truck's durability. It's about giving you confidence when everything's on the line.
And what's fascinating there is, Volvo's intense test really shows this wider push for super robust gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you flip the coin completely, the other end of tech, you've got Aurora.
The driverless tech.
Right. Driverless trucks, they're already hauling actual freight, frozen goods for Uber Freight, running Dallas to Houston, that's over 1,200 miles.
Wait, not just tests. These are active runs.
Active service, making money. It shows just how far this autonomous stuff has come and, how fast.
Okay, that definitely raises the big question, doesn't it?
Okay.
For drivers,
Yeah.
Is this the future we just have to accept? Or is it, I don't know, a bit scary? Like a tech horror movie on I-35.
Yeah, I hear that.
You've got truckers, understandably, worried about jobs. And let's be real, these robo-rigs,
Mm-hmm.
they still can't chain up in a freak blizzard already.
Not yet.
Or back into some tight, tricky dock with, that human touch.
Mm-hmm.
But Aurora's talking about going from 2 trucks to 20 by year end.
20. Wow.
So where's the balance? Volvo focusing on tough trucks, Aurora pushing driverless. Is it one or the other, or something else?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It shows the tension, but maybe it reinforces something else, too.
Like what?
While the gear, the tech, it evolves like crazy, your instincts, your hard-won experience, that still matters, maybe more than ever. The game is changing, absolutely.
Right.
But handling the unexpected, the stuff an algorithm just can't predict, that human skill, that adaptability, that's invaluable.
So the value is in the stuff the robots can't do.
Increasingly, yes. The nuance, the problem solving on the fly, maybe even just dealing with people at docks, that's where your real security might lie going forward.
That's a really helpful way to look at it. Okay, so beyond the shiny new tech, there are some, let's say, older school threats drivers need to be way more aware of right now.
Oh, yeah.
Crupper heists.
Yeah.
They are way up, like a staggering 61% increase this year alone.
61%. Wow.
And these aren't just random guys, apparently. They're organized. They're using tech themselves, scamming load boards, pretend to be legit carriers.
To swipe whole loads.
Valuable ones, yeah. Copper's worth a lot.
So you really got to be vigilant. It's not just about locking the trailer anymore, is it?
Seems like it.
You need to double check everything. Verify that dispatch. Maybe call the shipper or broker's main line, not just the number on the load confirmation sheet.
Good point.
And think about secure parking, especially with valuable stuff. Maybe invest in a high-security kingpin lock. Could save you a massive headache. Tens of thousands of dollars, potentially.
Right. It's like that Hervey better news sauce idea you mentioned.
Yeah.
Looking beyond the obvious threat to see what you can actually do.
Yes.
Protect your assets.
Exactly. Timeless wisdom, really.
Okay, let's shift gears. Let's navigate the system a bit. Regulations, paperwork, stuff that can really trip you up if you're not paying attention.
Always a fun topic.
Huh. Well, this one might actually be helpful. The FMCSA. They put in a temporary waiver, 15 days.
Okay.
It lets CDL and CLP holders run with just a paper copy of their medical examiner's certificate, their MEC. Good until October 12th. 2025.
Ah, the MEC upload issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty big deal.
Why is that? Seems like a small thing.
Well, it's a lifeline, like you said, not some loophole. See, the National Registry, the NRII system, it's supposed to get your medical info uploaded fast from the examiner to the state DMV.
It's supposed to.
Right. But the reality, only, 38 states plus DC are fully working with it yet? Some examiners are still faxing the forms. Can you believe it? Faxing.
Seriously. So things get delayed.
Hugely delayed. And that delay could mean your license status doesn't update and you could get pulled out of service, lose time, lose money. So
Go
this
ahead.
waiver, it protects your paycheck, protects your license, basically.
Okay, so what do drivers need to do then?
Just carry the paper MEC, make sure it's signed and dated within the last 15 days. The FMCSA is being realistic here. They know the digital rollout is, let's say, clunky.
Clunky's a good word for it. But isn't this waiver just kicking the can down the road? What's the real fix?
That's the deeper question, isn't it? Systemic improvements take time.
And speaking of long-term fixes and having a say, this next piece is actually really exciting. The US DOT, they want your input. Seriously.
Oh, on the highway bill.
Exactly. The current one, the Infrastructure Act, expires in 2026. So they're asking now for ideas for the next big bill. This is a real chance for drivers, company, owner-operators, anyone to actually shape things.
This is huge. It's a genuine opportunity. The official call for comments is open. It's docket number DOT OST 2025-0468. You've got until August 20th, 2025 to weigh in.
And what kind of stuff do they want to hear about?
Pretty much everything that affects you. What worked in the last bill, what totally didn't, what needs serious upgrades.
Like truck parking.
Definitely truck parking. They specifically mentioned that, remember that $755 million set aside for it? They want to know how to use it effectively. Also safety rules, making freight move smoother, even how to handle autonomous tech integration.
So they want real-world feedback.
They're literally asking for boots-on-the-ground advice. They want to hear about the truck parking nightmares, the red tape headaches. This is about making drivers feel, respected, heard, not just dictated to by DC.
That's a positive sign. Let's hope drivers take them up on it.
We absolutely should.
Okay, let's pivot now to the economic side of things. Because jobs and freight rates, that's the bottom line for so many.
Yeah.
Starting with a big name, FedEx. They just announced they're cutting over 530 jobs and closing 2 big facilities, Chicopee, Massachusetts, and Pocatello, Idaho.
Yeah, that's part of their big Network 2.0 plan, trying to consolidate, become more efficient.
But what does that mean on the ground for drivers?
Well, several things. First, closing facilities means freight gets rerouted. Fewer hubs, maybe longer runs for some, different routes for others, changes the whole pattern.
Okay.
Second, those 530 jobs, a lot of those were drivers. So suddenly you've got a bunch of experienced drivers looking for work in those local areas. More competition.
We could push down pay rates.
Exactly. It tightens the market locally. And bigger picture, moves like this from giants like FedEx, they often signal that freight demand might be softening overall, maybe lower spot rates coming. It shows how one company's decision ripples out, affecting executives, workers, and independent drivers. It's that multiple angles thing Hervey talks about.
And this connects, unfortunately, to another story, a kind of cautionary tale. Remember, Deliver It.
Oh, the final mile company that just vanished.
Yeah, pretty much ghosted everyone. Drivers showed up, routes were gone, no warning, no statement, just poof.
A nightmare scenario for those drivers, and it highlights the brutal realities of that final mile space.
What went wrong there?
Likely a combination of things. Super thin margins, for one. Then add rising fuel costs, rising labor costs, customers demanding faster and cheaper service.
Squeeze from all sides.
Exactly. And probably a lack of investment in the tech needed to compete. But, again, thinking with that better news sauce, there's an angle here.
An opportunity angle.
Right.
Even from a shutdown.
Maybe. When a player like that disappears, it leaves gaps. Freight that still needs moving. Who picks that up?
Local fleets, smaller guys.
Could be. Especially agile outfits. Sprinter vans, maybe. They can potentially nab that orphan freight, as Hervey might put it. Think medical deliveries, urgent business stuff, maybe even some e-commerce routes that deliver it dropped.
So disruption creates niches.
If you're quick and smart about it, yes. It's about being proactive, not just reactive when these shakeups happen.
Which brings us back to proactive planning being key, right, in this kind of environment.
Absolutely critical.
So for drivers listening, what are the immediate takeaways? Maybe start tracking load volumes more closely.
Definitely. See if your usual lanes are drying up. Maybe start thinking about direct contracts with shippers, if possible. Less reliance on brokers.
Keep the resume polished, just in case.
Sadly, yeah. It's just smart planning in uncertain times. But there's a bigger piece to this proactive puzzle.
Okay.
It's what Hervey over at lifeastrucker.com/hammers home. Managing your time, not just for the next load or the shipper's schedule, but managing time for yourself.
For yourself. How so?
To learn new things, to build other skills, specifically building online income streams.
Creating a backup plan.
More than a backup, a diversification strategy. Hervey's big push right now is training truckers on how to use AI, artificial intelligence.
AI. How does that help a trucker make money online?
Lots of ways, potentially. Using AI tools to maybe manage a small side business, create content if you want to build a following, optimize routes for maximum profit if you're an owner-op. The possibilities are growing fast.
That's just like a shield
Uh,
against slow freight periods or company shutdowns.
Exactly. It gives you more stability, more control. It helps you maybe retire when you want to, not when the industry dictates. It softens the blow if, God forbid, your company does pull a deliver.
Where can people find out more about this AI stuff?
Hervey's got resources. Check out retirefromtrucking.com. There's a free guide training on using these tools. It's about giving you power over your own future.
That's really empowering. Okay, final segment. Let's bring it right back down to the immediate local level, stuff happening on the road this week.
Yes, staying alert day to day.
If you run through Baldwin County, Alabama, heads up, US 98 in Fairhope, there are going to be lane closures.
When's this?
Starts Monday, July 21st, runs through Thursday, the 24th. Daytime hours, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, what are they doing?
It's not a full shutdown. They call it geotechnical work, basically drilling holes, testing the ground for a future bridge project, making sure it's stable.
Gotcha. So practical impact. Delays.
Expect delays, yeah.
Yeah.
Alternating lane closures, they'll have flaggers out, temporary signs. It's going to slow things down during busy daytime hours.
So plan ahead. Adjust your timing if you're going through there.
Yeah.
Check your hours. Safety first, obviously.
Right. LD suggests maybe using County Road 13 or State Route 181 as alternates if you can.
Good to know. It's a small example, but it shows how even local stuff requires you to stay sharp, use your judgment, be flexible, always adaptable.
Absolutely. So wrapping this all up, what's the big picture message from this deep dive?
Yeah.
It feels like the industry is just constant motion, right? Tech, rules, economics, always changing.
It really is incredibly dynamic. So yeah, staying informed is step one, but the real key, the takeaway, has to be staying adaptable, being proactive, and embracing that Hervey wisdom again. Look at everything from different angles. Don't just see the problem. Look for the opportunity within it. And crucially, take control where you can.
Like managing your off-duty time for skill building.
Exactly. Like exploring those online income streams, maybe using those AI tools we talked about. Build your own stability, build your future options. That's how you really master your journey, no matter what the road throws at you.
That's well put. So the final thought for everyone listening, the road ahead, it's definitely changing fast. But your ability to shape your own path, both on the road and off it, it's more powerful than ever before. So maybe ask yourself, what's one step you'll take this week? Just one, to drive your own destiny.
Great question to ponder. And we really encourage you to dig deeper into these ideas. Check out retirefromtrucking.com for that AI guide and the income stream ideas.
And lifeastrucker.com for more general insights and community.
Absolutely. The resources are out there. Your future really is in your hands.